From the pages of a beloved novel to one of the highest-grossing romantic dramas of all time, The Notebook has captured hearts for decades. Now, the timeless love story of Allie and Noah comes alive on stage in a musical that's full of soaring songs, tender moments, and plenty of butterfly-inducing highs. Joining us now to talk about bringing Allie to life on Broadway is Alysha Deslorieux, who plays Middle Allie in the show. Alysha, thanks for being here at Live in the Bay.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Yes, as we just said, you know, this story has just captured hearts forever. And so what is something different in the musical that people will experience who were such a fan of the book and the movie?
Well, I, as a millennial, was a huge fan of the movie growing up. And the thing that I like about this show that's different, that adds another element, is obviously Ingrid's music, which tells the story in such a beautiful way. The songwriting is really, it elevates it in a way that, you know, we say when words aren't enough, we sing, or sometimes we dance. There's no dancing in this show, but it's more of a play with music, but it's very beautiful, and it sort of gives us an insight into what the characters are really feeling, that they're not saying what's left unsaid and stuff like that.
What's one moment in the show that really just hits on that emotion every time?
There's this moment where our older Allie is sort of trying to put these puzzle pieces of her life back together and lace them to all these little parts of her life, and the song is called I Want to Go Back, and Chloe, the younger Allie, and I get to sing it as she sort of, like, you know, walks through all these memories and tries to lace them together and put them in order. And it's just, it's like, it is a lot to watch, but it's a very beautiful moment with the lighting and all three Allies on stage at one time. And
yeah,
it's sort of the heart of that moment in the show, for sure.
Yeah, okay, we'll have to look forward to that one and really pay attention. You just mentioned this character is broken into 3 different characters. So tell me, you play Middle Allie.
Yes.
So tell me about, you know, the characters and kind of how the story is told through the 3 of them.
So at the beginning of the story, we meet our older and our younger Allie, and younger Allie, you know, is going through the beginning of her life, and she's 16, 17, falling in love for the first time. And you get to watch our older Allie sort of watch her younger self, and then I sort of come in as well, and then there are a few moments that are very special that we're all on stage at the same time, but it tells the story in a very metaphorical way. Like, it really is a notebook that he's reading from, and then you watch it come alive on stage. So he's reading it to our older Allie, and then we come in and sort of, you know, puppet those parts, if you will.
Yeah. What is something you've learned from playing this character?
I think one of the most important things, obviously, is that, you know, love is transcendent. And it's not just romantic love. It's the love that we get from our friendships and the love that we get from our families, our mothers that support us, and how all of those things make us who we are. They all make up our experience and inform all the choices we make every day and how we want to live our lives.
Yeah, just powerful messages about love,
yeah.
Right? You know, to that end, what do you hope that audiences take away? You know, this has been such a hit, and so audiences who come to see this, what do you hope they take away from this show?
I hope they just take a second to come inside and sit with us and just remember that the power of love, and just, like, be reminded that there are things that are outside of our control, but if we try to focus on the things that we can control and making choices out of love and letting that guide us, then everything will be okay.
Okay, perfect.